Ida for refusing to bring my ex's other children along on days out with our two sons? I, 32M, have two sons, Jamie, 11M, and Jaden, 10M. Their mother and I were high school sweethearts who had the boys before we finished college. We had planned to get married, but then I found out my ex was cheating on me and I broke up with her. Jaden was 14 months old at the time. We split custody and I paid child support for the first 18 months post-breakup, until my ex was earning similarly to me, which meant child support was ceased and costs were simply split with nobody giving anyone extra. My ex had another son 2 years after we broke up. The father was not in the picture. She told me he was the guy she cheated on me with and that she realized he was a POS, etc., and asked if I would consider adopting her son and raising him as my own alongside our boys. I told her I wasn't going to do that. We ended up arguing about this for so long that she had time to get into another relationship and move this man in, so I told her that he should be a father figure to her son since they plan on building a life together. Within a year the guy was gone and she had a daughter he fathered. I continued being a dad to my sons only. I didn't interact with her other two children, but I would see them from a distance during exchanges. She asked me to adopt both her additional children, stating they needed a father. I told her to go and find their fathers then. She eased up when she met her husband. I thought maybe it was finally the end of her trying to make me responsible for her other children. She has a child with her husband now too, so 5 in total in her household when our boys are included. But it has not lasted. My ex has admitted her husband isn't involved in the lives of her other children and they are still missing out on having a father. So she asked me to include her 3 other children, and that does include the child she has with her husband, in days out I have with my sons. She said especially during summer and around Christmas when I take them to do fun holiday-themed activities, it's not something she can give her other children and she wants them to experience these things also. She finds out when I do these things with my boys because she will quiz them about their time with me. And each time she gets angry. But when the boys were with her 2 weeks ago she got extra pissed. She had mentioned to me that her son, the oldest of her other 3 kids, didn't get much for his birthday and she had wanted to make it up to him. That was meant to mean me. So when she heard our boys and I had visited an amusement park around his birthday, she blew a fuse and asked me how I can be such an asshole to children. She told me I should be doing better as a father. Ida,